Hello, hello, hello. This is your boy Irony Boxing coming through with my 26 live. We're going to be calling the Joshua Pagan versus Malik Montgomery fight. We're up to the second round here. God bless every single one of you. Um, Second round here, working on the inside. Pagan, Montgomery doing some nice work, respectively. Okay, so mixing it up here, that's for sure. There we go. Ooh, nice left hook by Malik Montgomery. Ho, ho, ho. Watch out, Pagan. Watch out. Okay. Nice body work by Malik Montgomery. For real. There we go. Woo. Nice left hook by Pagan. Nice overhand by Montgomery. Both orthodox fighters. Halfway through the second round of a 10 rounder here. Ooh, nice combo by Malik Montgomery. Left hook to the top, right hand to the body. Nice uppercut. Nice combination by Joshua Pagan. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Here we go. Probably going to be a short show. We'll see. I've said that before. There we go. Nice body work by Malik Montgomery. Go. Jab, left hook downstairs by Pagan. Uppercut, left hook by Malik Montgomery. Double hooks by Pagan. Another left hook by Montgomery. Nice overhand by Montgomery. Oh, man. Oh, nice overhand right by Montgomery, right on the chin. Great stuff. Okay. Woo. Nice left hook by Pagan. Right hand left hook. Ooh, he's caught. Montgomery's caught on his left eyebrow. Okay. Ooh. They clinching. Ref breaks him up. 10 seconds. Ooh. Jab, left hook. 1-2 by Montgomery. Nice body work by Montgomery. Here we go. And that's the end of the second round. Good stuff, fellas. This is good stuff. Okay, we're waiting for the coach's instruction now. Okay. This is on the zone. Okay, let me get some volume in here. Just a sec. Okay. Fights happening in Puerto Rico. Salida Promotions. Start third round. Lightweight division. Here we go. Nice jab by Pagan. Okay. 2-3 by Montgomery. Pagan tries to turn him. Unsuccessful. Ref breaks him up. Okay. Nice jab, double jab, triple jab, four jabs by Pagan. Okay. Like to see a little bit more of that if you don't mind. Go ahead and throw that. Don't let him get on the inside. Nice left hook by Montgomery. El Carnal, Oscar Perez in the house. Calling this fight, brother. How you doing today? Dios te bendiga, mi hermano. Hope everything is good with you, brother. Let me know if you want me to drop the link. I'm calling the fight though, but you know, you're one of mine, so. Okay, nice jab. Malik Montgomery is trying to go down with the jab and then surprise him upstairs with the overhand. He's been kind of successful thus far. Gotta watch out for that Pagan. Nice jab by Pagan. Again, Malik Montgomery has a cut in his left eyebrow. I'm still yet to figure out if it's going to affect his vision or not. I don't think so. It's dripping to the left of his eye, though. I don't think it's going into his eye, thankfully. Ref brings him up again. Montgomery's now in the southpaw stance, okay? Pagan holding. Ref breaks him up, okay? Right hand downstairs by Pagan, double jab. Montgomery southpaw, 1-2 by Pagan. Goes to the exit, pivots to the left, okay? Malik stalking him. Malik Montgomery stalking, got him in the corner. Left hand downstairs. Pagan holds him. Nice overhand by Montgomery with the right hand right there. We're around three, under a minute. Nice left hand to the face by Montgomery. Nice job, sir. Okay, double uppercut down and up by Pagan. Good stuff. Okay, they're on the distance now. Nice right hand by Pagan. Okay, he pivots to the left to avoid the counter. Ooh, he caught him with a check left hook coming in. Pagan did to Montgomery. Nice. Montgomery's at it, bro. Montgomery's after it. He ain't playing. Ooh, nice. 2-3 by Montgomery. Another one. Ooh, just missed him with the left hook there. Oh, this is a war, ladies and gentlemen. This is a war right here. It's a nice fight, bro. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. You gotta watch out with those overhands that Malik Montgomery's throwing, man. He's getting more and more accurate with those. If you're Pagan, you better start moving your head or holding the phone. Do something, man. Nice body work by Montgomery, though. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, they switched the poster, but Turby is no longer in the November card. Obviously, he canceled it with Dion Nicholson, so we get Benavides Yar, Haney Norman, Mason Noakes, and Bam versus Puma Martinez. We'll see, man. What's the fight that you find more interesting of the November card? Put it on the chat. Is it Benavides Yard? Is it Haney Norman? Is it Mason Noakes? Or is it Bam Rodriguez versus Puma Martinez? Which fight of the November card is the one that you find more interesting and you're most looking forward to? Write it on the chat, please. Me, uh, Haney Norman. Haney Norman, definitely. Yeah, Haney. Maybe Mason Noakes, but yeah, I think I stick with Haney Norman. Yeah. Ooh, I like it. I like it, Oscar. Bam versus Puma. Man, yeah, you have that being like a pretty much a 50-50 fight. I love it. I disagree, but I love it, man. Good stuff. That's going to be a hell of a fight, though. Ooh, nice right hand. We start round four here. Pagan versus Montgomery. They're throwing body shots. Okay, ref breaks. Oh, that's a nasty cut, man. Oh, nice. Ooh, 4-3 by Pagan there on the inside. Montgomery gave him a few overhands for his troubles. 4-3 by Pagan. Okay. Yeah, the cut is getting real nasty, man. He really gotta, get a sense of urgency here. Otherwise, they might stop it. Doctor might stop it. Just under 2 minutes to go in the fourth round. Lightweight bout here, 10 rounder. Nice double left hook by Montgomery. Man, he's targeting that cut, Paganis. I would do the same. I mean, it is what it is. Um, nice inside work by Malik Montgomery. He mixing it up now, not only body. Now he mixing body with head now, and he's being successful at. Oh, nice right hand by Pagan. Man, this is a good fight, fellas. This is a good fight. Nice overhand by Malik Montgomery, man. He's catching them all day with yeah. They're already having the doctor check out Montgomery, man. Uh, Stop the time. 1 minute 8 seconds to go. They're gonna check this freaking cut, man. I don't like it. I don't like. I'm not gonna say it's like Vitalik Klitschko versus Lennox Lewis bad, or it's like Battle Jack versus Marcus Brown bad. But it's not good though. It's not good. They're gonna let him continue. Thankfully. Come on, Malik. Gotta pump. You gotta put your foot on the gas here. Gotta be smart about it though, and you can't be catching counters all day. It's gonna make the cut even worse because he's targeting that area. So nice body work by Pagan. Finished up with the left hook upstairs. Nice right hands by Pagan. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Here we go. I'm gonna do a breakdown of Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gahn for UFC 231. Probably tomorrow. If not, I'll do it Saturday morning. I'm sorry, that's not UFC 231. What the heck am I? Is it? Oh yeah, it's 320. Sorry about that. Okay, that's the end of round four. Uh, oh man, that cut is not looking good, Mr. Montgomery. It's not. Receiving instructions there. Let me see some boxing news here. See what we got. We know that boxing is coming back to Nigeria over in December. So that's great news. Um, of course, I'm gonna call um, Parker versus Wardley. God willing, tomorrow. So there we go. Again, the doctor's gonna check the cut. Yeah, we already know where this is going. Raymond Murataya versus Andy Cruz, purse bid won by Matchroom Boxing. Okay, okay, okay. See, now we're talking. Yeah, they're letting him continue, but man, okay. Round five. Here we go. Here we go. 4-3 by Pagan. Nice left hook in the exit by Montgomery. I like it. Okay. No, you don't. You don't play boxing. That's for damn sure. You play basketball, you play baseball, you play football, even rugby you can play, but you can't play boxing. They're battling on the inside there. Nice uppercuts by nice right hand to the body and left hook upstairs by Malik Montgomery. Very nice. Man, that cut is looking really nasty. I ain't gonna lie. The cut man has his man. He got his hands full. I ain't gonna lie. Nice uppercut but nice body work by Montgomery. I love it. Wham 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 with the overhand on the head at the end. Nice tough man. Nice uppercut by Pagan. Nice left hook. Nice jab. Nice jab by Pagan. Snap his head back right there. You gotta throw more of those jabs, Pagan. Otherwise he's gonna get on the inside and just wail on you, as he's been doing. Caught and everything. Man, that cut is so nasty, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're fighting. They're holding a lot, clinching quite a bit, especially Paganis. But whatever. Ref ain't doing shit. They're breaking them up. It's a good fight though. It's a good fight. I ain't gonna lie. Double uppercut by Pagan. Nice 2-3 by Montgomery. Ooh, nice 4-3 by Pagan. He's trying to catch him on the way in. Pagan is with that uppercut. I can smell it with the four uppercut. They exchange jabs there. Okay. Man, this is a rough one. This is a rough one. Nice double right hand right there by Pagan. And Malik Montgomery catches him in the exit with their left hook again. Okay. Nice jab by Pagan. Just missed with the overhand. Montgomery did. Nice jab downstairs by Pagan. Nice combinations by Malik Montgomery. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's the end of round five. All right. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate you, Oscar. I'll be a great. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, brother. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go live. It's for sure I'm gonna go live. So I'll expect to see you, my brother, and God bless you. You already know. Appreciate you showing up, brother. Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth action, fellas. It's a good fight. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good fight. It's just not the most technical fight. Okay, here we go. Round six. Double, triple jab by Pagan. Pretty much bob and weed by Montgomery. Good stuff. He switched now to the southpaw. Montgomery did. Jab by Montgomery. Another jab fell short. Nice right hand by Pagan. Caught him again, coming in with a check hook. Now they holding. Ref breaks him up. Okay. Nice right hand by Pagan. Double jab by Montgomery. 2-3 by Pagan. Uppercut by Montgomery. Uppercut by Pagan. Nice right hook by Montgomery. He's southpaw right now again. Okay. Nice body work by Montgomery. Uppercut by Pagan. Nice. Nice body work by Pagan. He's shoe shining him right now. Okay. Nice overhand by Montgomery. Nice combination by Pagan. Woo-hoo-hoo. Montgomery did the same, returning the favor right there. Uppercut left hook by Pagan. Nice two punch combination by Pagan. Caught him in the exit with a jab. Montgomery did. Another jab by Montgomery. Pagan is in the corner. Montgomery trying to set him up for some double jab by Pagan. 1-2 by Montgomery. They hold it now. Nice right hand downstairs by Pagan. Nice right hand upstairs, left jab as well. He hit him with a 2-1 right there. 1-2 by Montgomery, just missed. Just missed with the counter. Pagan did. Great bob and weave there by Montgomery. Nice jab. Yeah, protect that area, Montgomery. You got to protect that area, bro. Otherwise, man. Referee taking a good hard look at that cut, man. They haven't stopped it yet to check the doctor, so that's good news. 1-2 by Pagan. Nice right hand, nice left hand by Montgomery. Uppercut attempt by Pagan, just missed. They holding now on the inside. Nice body and head combination by Montgomery. Pagan returning the favor. Wham! Nice left hook by Montgomery. Nice uppercut by Pagan. Nice overhand and nice left hook to the body. Montgomery. Woo! He got him. I think he got him. Hang on. Ooh, hoo, hoo. He didn't like that, but ooh, I don't. I think he got him. Montgomery. I think he. I think Montgomery got Pagan with that left hook to. Ooh, nice 2-3 by Montgomery. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That's the end of round six, fellas. Nice body shot by Malik Montgomery, man. He didn't like that one. That's for damn sure. All right, they're receiving instructions. Let's see some news here while they get their act together in the corner. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, Matchroom won the Murataya and the Cruz purse bid for the IBF. What else we got? Francisco Rodriguez Jr.'s moves into WBC number one spot alive. Well, yeah, they love cheaters down at WBC. Okay, round seven. Okay, here we go. Nice body work by Malik Montgomery. Nice jab by Montgomery, jab by Pagan, double jab. Montgomery tried to go to the body. He heard him last round. Okay. Man, that cut is nasty. Ooh, 1-2 by Pagan. Montgomery left hook. Nice body work by Montgomery. Pagan doing the same thing. There we go. This is a nice tit for tat type of fight, fellas. There we go. Wham, wham. Man, they're getting a lot of back and forth action, especially on the mid to close range here. Real good stuff. And even in the long range, too. Nice combo. I love that combo by Malik Montgomery. Going to the body and finishing up upstairs, man. Getting his real estate for sure. It's a lot of back and forth action, fellas. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the most technical fight, but I mean, it's very. They're holding a lot, though. I'm not gonna lie. They're holding and clinching a lot. Um, Ref taking a long, hard look at Montgomery's cut, though, but still nothing happening as far as the doctor goes. So that's great news. There we. Ooh, nice left hand by Montgomery. 10 seconds. Nice left hook by Pagan. Right hook at 10 by Montgomery. Went back to Southpaw Montgomery. I went back to Orthodox. Montgomery did. That's the end of the seventh round, fellas. Pretty good fight. Pretty good fight. Yeah, they going to work on that cut. That's for damn sure. The good news is that I don't see that it's going into his eye though, because it's at the end of the eyebrow. So that's good news. If it was like at the middle or more to like close to the eye, well then I mean close. to the right side of the left eyebrow, it would, definitely raise much more concerns. But yeah, it's a nasty cut. However, it's not going to impair Malik Montgomery's vision, as far as I can see. Okay, round eight. Here we go. Okay, they're checking with the freaking doctor again. Again, they're gonna check Malik Montgomery's cut, man. Round eight. Malik Montgomery making his case, man. I love it. Come on, dog. Let him go. Don't be such a crapper. Come on, doctor. Don't be a crapper. I'm watching you. I live here. Nah, I'm fucking around. Come on, doc. Don't be a stinker. Come on, doctor. It's not so bad, okay? It's not Vitali bad. It's not Vitali Klitschko bad. It's not Badu Jack bad, okay? Cut the man some slack, will you? Let him go, man. Yes? Yes. Yeah, they're letting him continue. I love it. I love it. Well done, Montgomery. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Double jab by Montgomery. Come on, go after him, brother. You got to see the writing on the wall by now. Come on. Double jab to the body by Montgomery. 1-1-2 to the body, just missed by Montgomery. Nice body shot by Pagan. Ooh, just missed with that overhand. Pagan's chin, Montgomery did. Double jab by Pagan. Pagan holding. Pagan holding a hell of a lot, man. Anyway, here we go. Nice jab by Montgomery. Holding yet again. Montgomery, you got to break those holds, though, brother. I mean, yeah, it's Pagan the one that's holding. But, man. Bro, look at that freaking cut, man. God damn. Yeah, they're probably gonna stop it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nah, you gotta go for the knockout, man. I don't know if you can do that. Ah, damn. We're halfway through round eight, guys. This is a 10 rounder lightweight division. Salida Promotions, okay. Double jab by Pagan. Montgomery trying, man, but he did a left hook, right hook combination, but just missed with the right hook, man. Pagani knows how to roll with that one, so yeah, you're probably not gonna catch him with that, bro. Look at that cut, man. The only good thing is that it's not going into his eye, but bro, it's looking really nasty. I'm not gonna lie. Woo, nice 4-3 by Pagan. He tripped there. I think he slipped. Montgomery did, but here we go again. Less than a minute to go. Round eight. Just let him go. It's two more rounds to go, fellas. This minute and then two more rounds to go. I mean, it's easy for me to say, I guess. But if anything happens to that man, it's your ass on the line. But not mine. But man, that looks really bad. Yeah, he's targeting that cut. Wouldn't you? I mean, it is what it is, bro. Double jab by Pagan. Finish. Oh, 2-3 by Pagan. Nice little combo there. Nice combination by Malik Montgomery, man. He trying his heart out, man. Montgomery got hard for days, bro. Montgomery got hard for days, bro. That's the end of round eight. Get to work on that cut ASAP, fellas. Golly. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is after this fight. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna do a comeback. Greatest boxing comebacks. I'm gonna do the first group of 10, maybe 20. Tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going live. Earlier than today, hopefully. receiving instructions from the coaches. That cut looks bad, bro. It's only two more rounds left, fellas. Just let him see this fight through. Let Malik Montgomery see this fight through, fellas. Make sure you'll subscribe, hit the like, all that good stuff. Commentary and notification, all that good stuff. Starting round 9 now between Pagan and Montgomery. Double jab right there. They found each other with jabs. Nice jab by Montgomery. Jab by Pagan. Montgomery's trying with the right hands, but Pagan's rolling with them. Nice jab by Pagan. They're holding now. They're on the inside. Okay, 2-1 by Pagan. Nice check left hook by Pagan. Double jab by Montgomery. Okay. Nice body work by Montgomery. 2 minutes to go, round 9 of a 10 rounder. Lightweight division, Salida Promotions, Joshua Pagan versus Malik Montgomery, fellas. Pretty good fight. Malik Montgomery got a very nasty cut on his left eyebrow. It's not going into his eye though, thankfully. Oh, that's looked so bad, bro. Oh, really? Um, I would say yeah, he's probably winning. Pagan, I would say. Let me think. Choibi, good to see you. Um, Choibi 1414. Let's see. I would say yeah, I would say 5-3 Pagan. 5-3 Pagan to me, you know. Who's winning? Pagan is big favor now on live bet. Yeah, Pagan's probably winning in my eyes. Pretty close fight though. I'm not gonna lie. It ain't no landslide by any stretch of the imagination. But Malik Montgomery does have a very nasty cut on his left eyebrow though. Montgomery's got him in the corner. 2-3 by Montgomery. Nicely done. I love that combo. I'm sorry, the 2-1. Right hand jab. I love that combo. Nice uppercut by Pagan. Nice 4. Yeah, they stopped the fight. I knew it. I knew it. They stopped the fight, Choibi. Choibi 1414. Yeah, they stopped it, bro, because of the cut. That sucks, man. It was a far, bro. Look at that thing, bro. That shit's wide open. I don't know. I don't know. I caught it at round. You know what? I'll give you that in a second, because that's a good question. I caught it at the beginning of round 2. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it, the whole thing. Mm, yeah, they stopped the fight round 9, fellas. Cut was so nasty. They gave him. I will say this in favor of the doctors, man. The the yeah, the corners are bickering there, saying he was holding the whole fight. I'll say this in favor of the doctors. They gave him every benefit of the doubt possible, bro. You did held a lot, Pagan. I'm not gonna lie. Dude has a point. I don't like to see that stuff after a fight. This is a gentleman's sport at the end of the day, in my eyes. So you shake hands, but listen, he got a point, man. It's not like he's making shit up, you know. He has a point. You were holding a whole hell of a lot. Nobody said anything, man. No, no, they stopped the fight. No, Choi B 14 for. I think that has to be like I can't remember. Well, it depends on where we're at, but no, no, they stopped the fight. It's I think they rule it a TKO when that happens. You know, because when it goes scorecards, they don't wave it off like that, right? Right, exactly. They wave it off. Pagan is with his hands up. Montgomery's, obviously he's pissed. I would be too. But the doctors gave him the benefit of the doubt 3 or 4 times, bro. The ref took him to the doctor. Or they checked him out 3 or 4 times, bro. They let him continue. So you can't be mad at that, man. I am mad. Well, I mean, this was a hella nasty cut, bro. It was very nasty. You can see Montgomery actually shook hand with the doctor because he know that they, bro, look at that thing, bro. That shit's wide open, man. Because you gotta look at this, right? It's easy for me and you to say, oh, that's bullshit, but if something happens to that man in the hospital or something, it's the doctor's ass. It's not your ass. It's not my ass. It's the doctor's ass. Big dude over in the corner is pissed, man. He's pissed. See? TKO. Yeah. NABO lightweight champion. Joshua Pagan, fellas. There you have it. TKO round 9, now 14-0 with 5 KOs. Yep, that's pretty much all she wrote. I wanted to have Montgomery see this fight through. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see the post-fight interview, and then I'm gonna call it. I say you want to fight anybody lightweight. Who we got in lightweight? Give me a sec. Let's pull up the rankings here. There's Dimitri Salida. Yeah. Lightweight. Renete, Jess Giron, Josh Padley, Joe Cordina, Maxi Hughes, Jadier Herrera, Albert Bell, Dennis Berenchik. This is heating up, fellas, low key. I think 140 and 150. I mean, 154 and 140 are the best divisions in boxing. I'm sure I'm missing a couple. Heavyweight's pretty good. But 135 is low key heating up, fellas. Not gonna lie. Put it on the chat. Who do you think is the best division in boxing? Do you think it's 154? Do you think it's 140? Do you think I'm crazy? It's a different one. Go ahead. Say what you need to say. Like John Mayer says, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, etc. Malik Montgomery is good, man. He's a really good fighter, man. Give him another fight. That man deserves another fight. Good fighter, man. Good fighter. Bad cut. Shit happens, bro. No shame. No shame whatsoever. No shame. Well, It ain't over until the fat lady sings, and the fat lady has sung. Let's see what we got on then. Oh, yeah, the first bid for Raymond Murataya and Andy Cruz is won by Matchroom, just in case you didn't know. Okay. Um, Joshua Pagan won, Pixie. Joshua Pagan won by TKO round 9. They stopped it because of a bad cut on Malik Montgomery's left eyebrow. Just happened. There it is. There it is. There's my brother Austin. Irony in chat. If it works like a dog, quack like a dog, I have to call it a dog. You better not be talking about your own Butanis, bro. You better not be talking about your own Butanis. Matter of fact, you want to get some smoke? We got a basketball debate, you and I. You and I. You want me to put the link, bro? There it is. There it is. I got like a solid, what is it, 10:41 right now? I got like a solid, I would say, what, 40 minutes? I can do 40 minutes with you. I got 40 minutes for you. I don't know if you got time or not. Let me know. So, Kiria Tapia beat Marianela Ramirez by UD. Felix Parrilla beat Kenneth Taylor by KO. Ashley Ann Lozada beat Melissa Odessa Parker by UD. And Joshua Pagan by TKO to Malik Montgomery. That's the story of this fight card. What else we got? Jordan is the. I told you I can make the case for and against both. And I can make a very strong case for and against them both. Trust me on that. I'm telling you, you think you got me. I think I got you. And we're going to talk about your boots tennis too, bro. Because I'm going to cook you on that one. You know it. You already know. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna give you a few minutes, and if not, I'll go live tomorrow. Though tomorrow I'll have much more time. Oster, you want to do this tomorrow? Tomorrow I'll have much more time than I have today. Today I have, like I said, 40 minutes tops. So I don't know if you want. I mean, you can pull up. We can talk about something else too. Like we can get the debate for tomorrow or whatever the case may be, or we can have like an appetizer right now as well. We can have like an appetizer, like to give people a taste of what's coming. You know. Because I'm gonna cook some dinner tomorrow, and then I'm gonna cook some oyster tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm cooking dinner. I'm cooking. I'm having myself some chicken and pasta, and then I'm gonna have myself some oyster. That's the plan. How do you feel about that, oyster? What do you think? Give me your opinion. What do you think about that plan? I'm cooking dinner tomorrow, and then I'm cooking you. What do you think? There he is. What's up, brother?
What's up?
Fire away.
I got it. Hold on. I got it.
Sure. Actually, give me a few minutes so I can go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay? Give me a few minutes. Be right back, fellas.
You can hear me, Aini? Could you hear me? Could you hear me? Yep. Could you hear me? Could you, I said, could you hear me? All right.
Okay, I am back.
You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Pagan won. Yes. Jorel Kapun Pun 219. Yes. Pagan won by TKO round 9. They stopped it because of a bad cut Malik Montgomery had on its left eyebrow. All right, fire away, brother. You there? That's okay. He's probably busy. Let's go over some news here. Let's see. Let's see what boxing scene has. Oh yeah, Javier Fortuna versus Rashidi Ellis. That's November 1. Okay, next Saturday. Interesting. Okay, he dropped off. Hey, you dropped off, Oster. I don't know what happened. Going back in. Let me put the link again. It's pinned, but let me put it again. There it is. There it is. Yep. Yo, what's up, Oster? He kicked you out? I damn sure didn't know that. T Hill is in the house. God bless T Hill. How you doing, brother? It's a pleasure to see you. Round 9, Arnell Deligos. Round 9. Always great to see you, T Hill. What an honor. Oscar saying hi to Oscar. Yeah, he pulled up earlier. He said he had to go. Tomorrow was a big day, but I hope he sees this message. There it is. What's up, Oster? Is it good now?
Yeah, could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
You can hear me, Aini?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. T Hill saying hi. Something going on with your, are you on your phone or something? Because like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna have way more time than I do today. Today I have like 40 minutes. Okay, awesome, Teal. I mean, I'll try, but tomorrow I'll have way more time than I do today. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a UFC breakdown. Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane fight. I'm also going to start my greatest boxing comebacks of all time. Group of 10, maybe 20. So I got some work to do tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna have like all the time in the world tomorrow. Today, we'll see. We'll see how it goes because it doesn't look like Oster's system is working. Um, he was here and then he said it kicked him out. Apparently, my StreamYard ain't so friendly. And they was cooking my boy Sander Sayas over at Shawa's live on the chat. Not Shawa. Shawa just says he got to do something. He got to prove himself, which is true. But some people in the chat, man, they were saying that Sander ain't it, or Sander, yeah, it's over. Arnel Deligos, round nine. I put it right there. Look at it on the screen. Round nine, TKO. Actually, let me highlight my answer. Yep, by TKO, round nine. There it is. Arnel Deligos. Okay. Kendrick Daly's in the house. How you doing, my brother? God bless. It's a pleasure to have you, KD. That's my guy right there, Kendrick Daly. Yeah, it doesn't look like Oster's system is working. Okay, bon appetit, sir. Absolutely. Hopefully, it's not pizza and ice cream. Hopefully you haven't gone with the doctor's evil ways. You know. But shout out to Doctor Boxing Talk, man. That's my brother right there. Um, yeah, I just had an acai bowl though. No, it's still trash though. Yes, it is, bro. I'm telling you, that man. I'm telling you, that man has a metabolism like a cheetah, like a leopard speed, bro. Cause Mike, I know he works out religiously, obviously, but we'll see. To the chat, which of the aircraft carrier? How you doing, brother? Great to see you, sir. Absolutely. See, I was about to cook Oster on basketball, and he took off running, man. He did the ducktails, woohoo, like the doctor. I don't have a topic really, carrier. I'm just shooting the shit here. I was gonna battle it out with Oster on basketball. I was cooking him the other day, and also on Geron Butsenis, but he ran off. He ran off. His system, nah, I'm kidding. His system's not working. He pulled up a couple times and dropped off. So I'm just giving it a few because I got like 40 minutes, 35 minutes for him. Tomorrow I'll have a lot more. But go ahead and shoot the shit, bro. Yes, thank you, carrier. Let me highlight your comment right there. That's the aircraft carrier talking right here. Oster don't know basketball. He think Brum. Yeah, he nuts. He nuts. Oster's nuts. That's why I like him because he's nuts. That's why I love him so much. But yeah, Oster's my guy though. All jokes aside, that's my brother right there. Kendrick's face. I know Kendrick, right? I know. Like I said, I can make the case very easily for and against both of them. No, I don't think LeBron's better than Mike. When have I ever in my life said that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan? I dare you to find me one time that I've said that. You, Buster, you're nuts, bro. You're crazy. You see he's projecting carry. I mean, yeah. You see Carrier how he's projecting. You see Carrier. If you put Mike and Brown side by side on two TVs, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. When it comes down to it, bro, I don't think it's a fair comparison to be quite honest with you. I don't think it's a fair comparison. They don't even play the same position. No, it wasn't HBCU spotlight. Great to see you. No, I mean legit. I mean they stopped it on a bad cut. It wasn't like he was wailing on him and the referee stepped in. No, they just stopped it because Malik Montgomery had a nasty cut on his left eyebrow. It was really nasty, and the doctors, not for nothing, bro. The doctors gave him the benefit of the doubt at least three times, bro. They let him continue, so they gave him the benefit of the doubt. I can't put it on the doctor though, but it was a real nasty cut though. Yeah, I agree, Carrier. I agree, but to be fair, they're not. They don't play the same position, and they're not even similar in their style of play. Like for example, if we're gonna compare LeBron to somebody, it's gotta be either Magic Johnson or Scottie Pippen, in my opinion. And if we're gonna compare MJ to somebody, obviously needs to be Kobe Bryant. You know. Well, it depends on the rounds. It depends on where we're at. HBCU. You know. I don't. Sometimes I think it has to be over round four or something. Like it's happened a few times, but I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But it depends. I know it depends, and it was a 10 rounder, and it was in round nine that they stopped it. So appreciate you, Carrier. Here's Oster again. Let's see if the third time is the charm. What's up, buddy? Can you hear me? Right, KD. Exactly. Exactly, KD. Yeah. If it was an accident, but it depends on the round too, right? Because doesn't it depend on the rounds? Like if it's above X amount of rounds, then it. I don't know, man. That's you know what? I gotta get back to you on that one. That's such a like a once every whatever amount of fights happens. If it was a headbutt, it would go to the cards. It doesn't matter the round, KD. I thought it depends on which stage of the fight we're at. Like if it's after X amount of rounds, then we go to the scorecards. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yep, there it is. I appreciate it, KD. 4 rounds, it goes to the scorecards before four. It's a no. There's your answer right there, HBCU. After four, on or after four, it goes to the cards. Before 4 rounds, it's no contest. I appreciate you, KD. I appreciate you, HBCU. You're welcome back anytime. I'll go live tomorrow as well. Oster, are you there? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate your insight. Would love to hear from more from you. You know, I never said that, Oster. You're crazy, man. Listen, you're my brother, and God bless you. But that's nuts. That's whack. I never in my life have said LeBron James is better than MJ. Never once have I said that in my life, and I watch a huge chunk of both's career. Okay, I watch like 85% of MJ's career, and I've seen like 80% of LeBron's career. So nah, I'm not. You're not gonna put this on me, bro. You're projecting. I simply said that I can make. You know what I said? Here's what I said. I'm not the biggest fan of either one of them. I'm a Kobe guy. That's what I said. And I said that I can make you the case for and against both of them easily, easily, without even trying. Trust me, bro, I can do that. And I have done it before. So um, stop saying that I said LeBron is better than MJ. Stop saying that. You're crazy as hell. You're crazy as wow, irony. You said again, wow, you're gonna make it seem like I like LeBron. No, I didn't. I didn't say that. Carrier did. But you've been kind of wilding lately, so I wouldn't be shocked at that. But what I said was that I'm not the biggest fan of LeBron or MJ. I'm a Kobe guy. That's what I said. And again, like if you want okay, you want to hear me say it or you want to debate me on that one. Because if you hear me say it, then we're not gonna have any debate because there's no comeback. You know, make a case against Mike. Okay. Well, there are several. Okay, there's several. First of all, okay, let me start with the obvious, right? The obvious is that he never, ever beat the Boston Celtics when they were in their prime. He never, ever, ever beat the Bad Boy Pistons when they were in their prime as well. He beat them when they were 75 years old, right? And what's the other one? He never beat Magic and Kareem. Okay, he beat Magic with Vladi Divac, bro. There's something wrong with that picture. Okay, and right at the perfect time when he hit his because people love showing that little behind his leg dribbling against Larry Bird. Yeah, he got swept too. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Pistons laid Jordan across their lap and gave him belt. That's the comment of the. That's the comment of the. That's Carrier. I'm gonna get to you in a second. That's the comment of the night, fellas. My brother KD. Pistons laid Jordan across their lap and gave him belt to ass. I love it. I love it, KD. KD, you're my guy. You already know. My goodness, that was like a home run right there. Whack. Carrier says Vladi a Hall of Fame. Yeah, but the other guy is the damn near the best center of all time. That's the problem with that picture. Yeah, Vladi could be a Hall of Famer. I don't think he is, to be honest with you, but whatever. Put him in there. But, it's like you got Chris Mullin on one side. Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, but on the other side, you got, Scottie Pippen or KD or Kawhi Leonard. I mean, what are we doing here? Yeah, they're both Hall of Famers, but they're not really in the same league, are they? The other guy has a skyhook, an unstoppable move, and until recently was the all-time leading scoring history in the NBA. So come on, Carrier. Come on, Carrier. What are we doing here? Oster said that's again with I said, hey Oster. Let's pump the brakes here, shall we? I never listen. I swear, I've never in my life, I've said some stupid shit, okay, but in my life, I've never said that LeBron is better than MJ. That's crazy. You said LeBron. I will never say no dumb shit like that. That was Carrier that said that you said that, not me. Carrier said a few minutes ago that you said that LeBron is better than MJ. That's what I didn't say that. You're projecting, bro. Jordan's still the GOAT, but Kobe's my number two. Okay. Kobe's your number two. I got you. KD. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And listen, just because I'm not the biggest fan of either one of them, don't mean I wouldn't have them on my team. They both are. All three of them are my backcourt. I got LeBron, Kobe, and MJ as my all-time starting five with Tim Duncan and Hakeem Olajuwon on the paint. That's my all-time starting five, and I'm beating everybody. I'm going 82-0. You know that, right? Thank you very much. Um, says Carrier says Mike took his beatings, but he ain't run and get help. Uh I mean, if Rodman doesn't join that team, bro, after everybody got old in Detroit, I don't know if they win anything. Because if you can talk everything you want about Scotty and MJ, and they deserve every bit of it. Obviously, they're obviously all time great players, but you don't win a damn thing without Dennis Rodman, bro. Let's be honest here, Carrier. You had a center-driven league with a league with a million legendary centers. You got Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, you name it, bro. And then power forwards, you got Charles Barkley, you got Karl Malone, two hype jobs if you ask me, but nevertheless, they stole MVPs, both of them. But whatever, you got that was a big man league back then. If you ain't got Rugman, who are you gonna put on Hakeem Olajuwon? Luke Longley? Come on, Carrier, what are we talking about here, brother? Basketball Hall of Fame, yeah, bro. It's sad, KD, isn't it, bro? Basketball Hall of Fame, no man. Nah, yeah, yeah. They got Vladi Divac in the Hall of Fame. What? Get the heck out of here, bro. Pull me back up. Where are you at? Where you at? You want me to put the link back on, or it's pinned though? That yeah, the Lakers championship wasn't with Rodman, and Kareem wasn't there either. Carrier, okay, you gotta do the both. You gotta do the two sides of the coin. You can't only do the heads. There's the tails too. So the heads is they didn't have Rodman. The tails is the other guy didn't have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's that's the other side of the story. Irony. So why we was debating who was you? You say you can make an argument. What do you mean? Oh, well, I mean, we can debate, bro. That's fine. We can debate. I mean, what are we? Where are we? We can debate anything, bro. I can debate that it's neither. Why does it have to be a shooting guard, the best player of all time? Why? Why does it have to be a small forward? Why cannot be a power forward or a center? Why not? Why cannot be a point guard? Why not? Can anybody answer that? Why does it have to be either a two or a three? The best player of all time. Because you know that if MJ and LeBron ain't in the picture, it's Kobe. Why does it have to be a two or a three? Why? Can anybody answer me that? Why can it be Tim Duncan? Why can it be Hakeem Olajuwon? Why can it be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Why? Why not? Like, I don't get it. I don't. There's a positional game. Now it's not as positional as football is, obviously, but or baseball or some of that, obviously not. But it's still a positional game. So why are we focusing in one or two positions for all time great as if there's not a case to be made for the big fellas? Ah, thank you for that, Carrier. Thank you for that. I don't have Braun over Kobe. Thank you for that. Well, we agreed the other day, Oster. We agreed that we were going to debate, and I told you that I can make the case for and against both of them. But if you think MJ is better than LeBron, I'm not arguing that. I never told you that I was arguing that. As a matter of fact, I'll be right there, damn near standing right next to you, bro. But I did say that I'm not the biggest fan of either one of them. That's what I meant. I'm not the biggest fan of either one of them. I'm not, bro. I'm not. MJ had the best. Uh, MJ had the second best player on his team every single championship that he won. Tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody, I love John Stockton. Ain't no way that I'm picking him ahead of Scottie Pippen, bro. I'm sorry. The best point guard of all time. You're still 6'2" or 6'3", bro. You're not 6'7". You can't lock down half the NBA. You can't do that. This guy can. And not for nothing, Carrier, since we're on the topic, bro, and I appreciate you saying that, by the way. I got to highlight that one. I don't have Brown over. I don't either. I don't either. Never. All day, every day, Carrier. That's not even a debate, bro. Look, do you know Karl Malone is the all-time leader in turnovers in the NBA? Hell yeah, Barkley's a hype job, bro. Barkley's a undersized, way too many Big Macs. He should have been a shooting guard, bro. He should have never been a power forward. But those Big Macs were too good, I guess. I don't know, but nevertheless, um, yeah, both. Listen, Malone ain't half of what he was without John Stockton, bro. Just like Amari Stoudemire won half of what he was without Steve Nash. Let's just call it what it is. Neither one of them did jack without those point guards once they left them. Amari didn't do jack in New York, and Karl Malone didn't do jack in LA. He got his ass kicked by Detroit. Somebody tell me I'm lying, please. Somebody tell me that I'm lying. And I'm not hearing an answer on why the all time the greatest NBA player has to be either a shooting guard or small forward. I'm still waiting an answer on that. Why does it have to be one of those positions? Aren't those five positions in the court? Am I missing something here? Is there not a case to be made for Kareem? Is there not a case to be made for Tim Duncan? Is there not a case to be made for Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon? Somebody tell me that there isn't, and please tell me why. Thank you. You see how Oster ran out the building, right? You see how Oster ran off. I wish I had the doctor when he puts the ducktails. Woohoo! You know what I'm talking about, though. Hell yeah, Pippen was way. Hey, Carrier Pippen, without Michael Jordan, came within an eyelash of going to the NBA Finals. They robbed them of going to the NBA Finals against Houston. They robbed them. What did Jordan ever do without Pippen? I'll wait. What did MJ ever do without Pippen? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm still waiting. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm still waiting, but that's what I thought. Pippen won 50 plus games without MJ and came within an eyelash of going to the finals. He got screwed on the Eastern Conference Finals against the freaking New York Knicks. Okay? MJ, what did MJ ever do without Pippen? I'll wait, please. What did MJ ever do without Scottie Pippen? I'm still waiting. I guess that's case closed. I guess that's case closed. This is too easy, man. Oh, what did Kobe ever do without Shaq? Oh, he won two chips with Pau Gasol and Andrew Bynum. Thank you very much. Sorry, just saying. Man, I ran everybody off the. I'm telling you, you can't win. There's no way to win. I'm telling you, the man. You're looking at this the wrong way. The real man is number 24. That's the real man. You're missing the boat completely. Carrier Scotty won 50 plus games without MJ and came that close to going to the finals. What did MJ ever do without Scottie Pippen, bro? I'm begging for an answer. What did MJ ever do without Scottie Pippen? Please. Scotty should have been to the finals, bro. They screwed him against New York. You know this, and I know this. Everybody, their mommy and their puppy know this. Scotty came within an eyelash. He went to the Eastern Conference Finals and should have been to the finals without MJ. I'm still waiting for an answer on what MJ did without Scottie Pippen. Please, somebody tell me that. Why is it not letting you, Oster? I don't. Man, yeah, I'm tripping, but I hear no answers though. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Y'all tripping. Yeah, but I hear no answer though. Yeah, I'm cooking. That's what I'm doing. I'm cooking, and you know it. Carrier, what's up, bro? Where do you go? Oh, obviously. Yeah, I mean, and Scotty is too without Mike. Scotty already showed you without Mike that he's capable to lead a team. Scottie Pippen got screwed of the NBA Finals. He should have been to the finals. It shouldn't have been New York. That call on Hubert Davis, bro, that's Mickey as holy hell, bro. Should not have happened. What did Michael Jordan did without Scottie Pippen? You cannot answer that question, can you? Because you know you're getting cooked. And you know I love you, Carrier. You know I love you like a brother. I appreciate you having you all day, any day. But on this, you're getting cooked, buddy. MJ never did jack without Scotty, bro. Scotty led a team to the Eastern Conference Finals while MJ was playing baseball. You don't want to get into that, would you? Why in God's name do you take 2 years to play baseball? What are you hoping to achieve? What are we doing here? Why would you drop out of a game when you're clearly number one, head and shoulders above everybody? When you get out the game is when you don't have it anymore. I mean, that's just me, you know. But no way you're implying that Scotty wasn't the second best player in the NBA. No way you're implying that, bro. No way in hell you're implying that. Karl Malone ain't nothing without John Stockton. Okay? Karl Malone ain't Jack without John Stockton. Karl Malone is what Amari Stoudemire was with Steve Nash. And then you saw what happened when he left him. He didn't do jack. He wasn't what? Who was then? Who was? Who was? If you want to say John Stockton, fine. But still on size and things that he's able to do, I'll just have to pick Scotty, bro. And John Stockton is my favorite point guard of all time. Okay, well, forget about the Sanders. I mean, come on. That's a little unfair. Okay? That's a little unfair. No, I wouldn't put him over Hakeem. Shaq, we can talk. Because Shaq never played defense and was the worst free throw shooter in NBA history. But, nah, he ain't better than Hakeem. Yeah, he was the second best player, bro. He was, in my opinion. Okay, if you want to say it's Hakeem, maybe. Maybe. He lucky that he never met Hakeem in the finals, though. I'll give you that much. He lucky he never met Hakeem in the finals, though. You know it. Jordan had the easiest route in the NBA finals ever. Ever. I mean, that's not fair, Carrier, because Grant Hill, bro, Grant Hill had the sky was the limit for that guy, man. And obviously the injuries and everything. It's like saying Tracy McGrady or like saying, Yao. Even though Yao Ming made a couple of All Star games, but the like Brandon Roy. Remember Brandon Roy with the knees? Um, because you're talking basic, it's not making sense. That don't make no. But why doesn't it make no sense, bro? It okay? So let me ask you, Oster. Is it true that Reggie's one of my favorites, but he couldn't play defense? The Oster, isn't it true that Scotty won 50 plus games and went to the Eastern Conference Final without Michael Jordan? Is that true or not? And what did Michael Jordan do without Scotty? Since I'm talking crazy, please tell me what's wrong with that statement. Please tell me. Because you keep saying the same thing. I'm crazy. That don't make no sense. But you don't say why. I wonder why. Brandon Roy was the man, bro. But you see what I mean? You see what I mean when you bring up Grant Hill or T Mac or Brandon Roy? Those are what ifs, bro. It's or Penny Hardaway or Yao Ming or Greg Oden. It's hard, bro, because their careers were cut short, bro. They were super talented, but I can't really say, bro. Is it fair to him? No, it's not fair to him. I love Grant Hill, bro, but I have to judge you for what I saw, man. I can't get there. You guys are nuts, bro. Scotty was the one guarding Magic Johnson. Scotty was the one guarding John Stockton. Scotty was the one guarding Gary Payton. Scotty was the one guarding who's the other one? Who do they have in Phoenix? Kevin Johnson, Dan Marley, one of those. Scotty was the one guarding. Who's the other one that I'm missing? Lakers, Utah twice, Phoenix. That's four. Seattle five. Oh, Portland. Scotty was the one guarding Clyde Drexler. I mean, what are we doing, Oster? He had the easiest road ever in the finals. Everybody got old. Larry Bird was 75 years old. Isaiah Thomas was 83. Joe Dumars was 91. Bill Laimbeer was 71. Kevin McHale was 65. And Robert Parrish was 100 years old. That's the easiest road ever. Ever. Everyone that beat his ass got old. Everyone that kicked his ass got old, buddy. How them apples taste, Oster? How them apples taste? You're gonna lose, Oster. You're gonna lose. If you debate me on this, you will lose. I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know jack about the NBA nowadays, and I don't want to know for many reasons. But back then, oh no, no, no. I know what's up, bro. I know what's up. I know they swept your ass when they were in their prime, Oster. I know they swept your ass when they were in their prime, Oster. I don't know, just saying. And you ain't got nobody that can defend Kareem. Nobody. Okay? So I'm just saying they were sold when they beat them. They were sold when they lost. Carrier's feeling the pain, I see. They whooped his ass 4-0 when they were in their prime, Carrier. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. He waited until they were between the age of 60 and 100 years old to beat him. I don't want to hear it. I don't. You can't win one game, bro. Not one. Allen Iverson, one of my favorite players of all time. 6 foot tall. You're never gonna find a dude with that height be that dominant ever. I promise you that. Allen Iverson took 11 corpses to the NBA Finals and won one game. That's my guy. That's my guy. Allen Iverson, 6 foot, bro. If Allen Iverson was 6'7", he'd probably be the GOAT. If Allen Iverson was 6'7" or 6'8", he would be the GOAT. I said it. I said it. He took 11 corpses to the NBA Finals and won one game. Bro, that to me is legendary. Legendary. 6 foot tall, that dominant. Give me another dude, and don't you even think about bringing up Nate Archibald. Okay. Scott Oster says Scott is considered my favorite player in the NBA until Allen Iverson came to the league. I can easily say what Scotty did without Jordan. I'll tell you, lose. Yeah, he lost in the Eastern Conference Final, but he got to the Eastern Conference Final. Where did MJ get without Scotty? Oster, you see, there's not one side to the coin. There's two sides to the coin, buddy. You're talking about one chip. I mean, one chip. What do you mean? Yeah, Chicago was never my team. I'm Philly fan. Okay. You don't know nothing about basketball for real, for real. So it's not true that he took 11 corpses to the NBA Finals and he won one game. That's also a lie. Man, I need a new set of eyes. According to Oster, I'm blind. I need a new set of eyes because I saw Allen Iverson with, just in case you think I don't know, he was playing with Eric Snow, he was playing with George Lynch, he was playing with Aaron McKee, he was playing with Tyrone Hill, he was playing with Dikembe Mutombo way past his prime. He was playing with Matt Geiger, Todd McCulloch. I know what I'm talking about, Oster. But you can't argue with me. That's what you keep saying. I don't know nothing about basketball. I don't make no sense. I'm talking crazy. But you never say why, right? I never say why. I don't understand, right? I don't understand. I don't understand because I'm cooking you. That's why. Because I'm cooking you. They wasn't in their prime. Jordan was a rookie. Irony, you forgot dropping 61 on. Yeah, you forgot he got swept too. You forgot came back and beat him. So how they're young? What? How they're young when they win, but old when they young when they win, old when. What do you mean? Hang on a second. Old. All right, let me read that again. They wasn't in their prime. Jordan was a rookie. You forgot dropping 61, and again you forgot they swept his ass. You forgot came back and beat him. Yeah, when they were 70 years old. So how they're young, they're young. They're young. They when they okay. So how are they young when they win, but old when they lose? But who you mean? The Celtics or who? Who's he talking about? Old when young when they win, but old when they lose. Talking about the Celtics, the Pistons, the Bull. I'm a little confused here. Clarify that for me, will you? Scotty wasn't the second best player in the NBA ever in his life. I don't know about that, Katie. I don't know about that, bro. I keep telling people Scotty came within an eyelash of going to the finals without MJ. MJ never did jack shit without Scotty. That's the truth, bro. I mean, what do you want me to say? That's the truth. Scotty came within an eyelash of going to the finals. He got screwed out of the finals because they couldn't withstand the narrative that this guy could do it by himself, and he could. Is that not true, KD? Is that not true that he went to the Eastern Conference Finals by himself? Is that not true, KD? 8 years later, what do you mean? Stop it. Am I lying, KD? Am I lying? Did he not go to the Eastern Conference Finals without MJ? And what did MJ ever do without Scotty? I'm still waiting for that answer, by the way. I'm still waiting. I'm like Damian Lillard, pointing to the clock, Dame time, baby. Carrier says the Piston roster was older when they beat the Bulls, and they were right. Yeah, they were in their 30s when they beat the Bulls, and they were in their 60s when they lost. I agree. Scott Katie says Scotty had a built team that just won a finals. The Bulls were the Bulls were a shit show until Jordan got there. I love it. Oh no, for sure. I mean, the Bulls never did anything before or after MJ. Let's not get it twisted here. But Scotty should have been to the finals, and they screwed him out because, bro, the whole MJ being this immortal character crumbles
when you see Scotty taking the same team without him to the finals. It will be like if Kobe. Okay, let me give you a perfect analogy. Now I'm cooking you for real. Let me give you a perfect analogy. You remember when Shaq left the Lakers originally and went to Miami, and Kobe Bryant got stuck with a bunch of corpses? Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, a bunch of corpses, right? Before they got Gasol in there and Bynum, right? He had a bunch of corpses with him. So it would be the same if Kobe took that team and went to the Western Conference Finals, bro. That didn't happen because Shaq was that important. He had to get two very good 7 footers to replace a legendary 7 footer. But this guy went to play baseball for whatever reason. I'm still waiting for that reason, by the way. He went to play baseball, God knows why. And the other guy went to the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. And he couldn't do the same with the Wizards. Jordan, why did MJ couldn't get the Wizards to the Eastern Conference Finals? Somebody help me out here. He had Rip Hamilton playing with him. Just saying. Katie says, I don't care what he should have been, what happened. Forget about Portland. No, that was a good team. Oh, don't get me started on that finals with the Lakers, for God's sakes, bro. Nah. Yeah, don't get me started on that. But forget about that one. We're talking about the Bulls here. We're having some fun here. And Scotty was past his prime by the time he got to Portland. Let's be honest, here in Houston as well. Oster says the Celtics, yes, when they beat Jordan, they was old. Right. Thank you very much, Oster. He was a rookie. How many times was a rookie, Oster? And came right back, lost, came back and won, and we're scoring titles, MVP, All Star. I'm wrong about what, KD? What am I wrong about? Please say. Oster says the Celtics. Yeah, okay. Okay, same thing. Okay, got it. ROTY of the year. R of the year of the year. What? Man, I haven't seen basketball in a minute. ROTY. OTY is of the year, but what's the R? Oh, rookie. Obviously, I'm sorry. Rookie of the year. Score. Yeah, he won all that. He never did shit without Scotty Oster, whether you like it or not. KD, that was a totally different team compared to the team that went to the finals when Shaq left. Right. So the analogy that I'm making is perfect. So it would be like Kobe. You remember when Kobe was stuck? He almost left the Lakers. He was so mad at them because Shaq left and he was stuck with Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, a bunch of duds, right? So imagine if Kobe went to the Western Conference Finals with that team. How would that make Shaq look? Not too good, right? So that's why it didn't happen because Shaq was that important. Kobe, either he didn't make the playoffs or he got his ass whooped in the first round, one or the other. I can't remember. But if he would have made it to like deep in the playoffs, that makes Shaq look bad. That's what I'm saying. Scottie Pippen making it to the Eastern Conference Finals without MJ makes MJ look like not such an immortal character because MJ didn't do the same when Scottie wasn't around him. I'm just saying. Yeah, he didn't make it to the finals because he got screwed by the NBA. That's why he didn't make it to the finals, Oster. You believe Pippen alone no, no way, Carrier. No, I wouldn't say that. But I think he would have won one game. You can't win one game, no once. One game, bro. No, one game. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, Carrier. Hey, yeah, Allen Iverson beat Kobe and Shaq one time. You can win one game. Get me one. Get me one, bro. But sweeping? Nah, bro. They swept your ass. It's like Hakeem Olajuwon when he kicked Shaq's ass. He beat him 4-0. There's no debate here. There's no debate here. Hakeem Olajuwon is Shaq's daddy. Thank you. Oster says Scotty didn't make it to he didn't make it to the finals because he got screwed over by the NBA. Go back and watch that New York Knicks game, the Hubert Davis call. Oster, do me that one. Do me a solid there. Actually, you know what? I might share my screen and show it to you. Katie says no, it's not Scotty. Had the same exact team. That's different. Oh no, yeah, that's true. That's true because when Shaq left, yeah, Smush Parker wasn't there. Like they brought him. I don't know what the hell was wrong with the Lakers at that time, man. And they damn near got Kobe to leave them. That's how bad it was. Stephen A. Smith, I remember, did amazing reporting on that. He came, Kobe came really close to leaving their asses. Kobe ain't playing, bro. Kobe's the truth, man. And not for nothing, he's the only one of those three that never put on a different jersey. Just saying. Carrier, those Pistons and Celtics team was great. Absolutely, they were. Absolutely. And the Knicks were pretty good as well. And on the other side, obviously, you had the Lakers with Kareem, the Showtime Lakers, Kareem, James Worthy, Magic, Cooper. What's his first name? What's the first name of the Cooper guy, the defensive guy? Chris. It wasn't Chris Cooper, right? No, I don't think it was Curtis. I don't remember. Cooper, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly, Katie. He was on his way to the Bulls. Like, thank you for that. I couldn't remember the team, but yeah, it was the Bulls. Every great got swept. Did Tim Duncan ever got swept? Oh, Michael Cooper. Thank you, Carrier. Michael Cooper. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Every great got swept. Hakeem never got swept. Hakeem got swept. Hakeem, Tim Duncan, did they get swept? Did Kobe ever got swept? He got his ass kicked by Detroit, but he at least won once. He gave the Phoenix Suns a real scare. Um, did Kobe ever get swept? I mean, I guess in the first round it was a rookie or some shit like that. Duncan didn't get swept by Kobe and Shaq. What? Hang on a second. He didn't get. You're talking about the 0.4 second freaking shot? Oh yeah, I remember that, Carrier. That's true. Yeah, that was awful. That was awful. Yeah, I forgot about that, Katie. Yeah, the 2011 Mavericks that went on to kick LeBron's ass. Yeah, 2001. Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, Carrier. God damn. Oh, that was a bad one. The freaking Lakers. Was that the year that they screwed the Sacramento Kings with like a million foul calls in the fourth quarter in the Western Conference Finals? Or was it '02? I think it was '02. No, it wasn't 2001. I think it was '02. Scotty was my favorite player. That was supposed to. Oh, thank you, Oster. You see, finally, now we're talking sense. However, here it comes. However, Jordan never left room for shit like that. What do you mean? Remember, irony, stop. I'm just starting to warm you. I'm heat, what? Heat my oil up now. 2010 by the Suns. Oh yeah, yeah. God damn. I guess every grade got swept. Man, that sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Sacktown. Oh, we got swept by Sacktown. Oh man. Yeah, but Scotty gets so much flack, bro. I don't understand the Scotty Pippen hate, bro. I don't. Yeah, Weber and Peja and Mike Bibby and Doug Christie and dumbass Vladi Divac and yeah, Bobby Jackson was pretty good. I think that was his name, the six-man point guard that they have. He could play some two as well. Eh, that team should have won a chip though. Oster, that Sacramento Kings team, bro, should have won a championship, in my opinion. That's one of the greatest teams, right there with Phoenix, with Steve Nash's Phoenix Suns, with the greatest teams that I've seen to never win a championship, and obviously Stockton and Malone and all the rest of them. No one is hating Scotty. You're wild in calling him second. I mean, okay. So do you? Let me rephrase. But do you think that's crazy though? Because if you have him, okay, let's say that you have Hakeem Olajuwon as number three. Um, the, but you're not gonna tell me that he misses the top five, right, KD? You're not gonna tell me that he misses the top five, are you? You're not gonna say that. So it's not that crazy, is it? No, that's the Oster says no. That's the year they beat LeBron Bum. Yeah, exactly. They kicked. That was a glorious final, Oster. That was a glorious final when Dallas Maverick with Dirk Nowitzki and a bunch of dudes that were 90 years old. Jason Kidd was 91. Paige Stoyaka was 98. Jason Terry was about 65. Um, was I know I'm forgetting somebody. I can smell it. Dirk Nowitzki was like 53. Um, what am I forgetting? Yeah, them beating the big three in Miami Heat was a glorious final, Oster. Oh man, irony is it any Pollo Tropical? Yeah, there's plenty of them. I love Pollo Tropical. Carrier. I love it. Yes, sir, and they're good as well. Katie says crazy. Scotty isn't even better than Reggie. Listen, Katie, you're crazy as hell. Katie, listen, Reggie Miller's one of my favorite players of all time. Okay, so okay, I'm a Celtics fan, right? There's full disclosure here. I'm a Boston Celtics fan. I hate the Lakers and I hate the New York Knicks. Okay, I'm a Boston Celtics fan, but I do love me some San Antonio Spurs, Phoenix Suns, and Indiana Pacers, and I got some love for Houston Rockets as well. I'm not gonna lie. The almost the sole reason why I love the Pacers is because of Reggie Miller. Did more with less. Good point, Katie. Good point. But Reggie can't touch Scotty on the defensive end, bro. Reggie cannot touch. It's like the Hakeem Shaq debate. There's no debate. There's no debate because defensively, one is day and the other's night. You know, like they're so lopsided on the defensive end that it's not really. That's why KG is my close second power forward of all time and not Dirk. Because Dirk is slightly better on the offensive end, but defensively, he can't touch KG, bro. I'm looking at both ends of the floor, man. Oster says that's why Kobe wanted Divas on the Lakers. Kobe wanted bloody Divas on the Lakers? Nah. Nah, I'm not buying that. You sure about that, Oster? Why? Carrier, Dirk is a great respect. Yeah, that's one of my favorite players of all time, Carrier. Katie says Reggie did more with less. I mean, says here, Katie, there's no debate because Scotty can't even make a finals by himself. You know that ain't true, Katie. You know that ain't true, bro. He made the finals. He got screwed by the NBA because that was gonna make MJ look not so immortal. Okay, if he made the finals with that team right after MJ went and played baseball, you know, oh my goodness, how does that make MJ look, bro? Come on, let's be real here, brother. Oster is talking to aircraft carrier. Says, "I bet no basketball." I love it. Yeah, he going Roger Mayweather on me. Oster is going Roger Mayweather on me. I really don't know shit about basketball. You're fucking crazy, man. Reggie was an adequate defender, but he played hard and very. Oh, he was so clutch, carrier. Oh my goodness, he would scare you to death. You remember that back and forth he had with Spike Lee that time? That was legendary. Yeah, but okay, but he was an adequate defender. But Scottie Pippen is one of the greatest defenders of all time, carrier. You see what I'm saying? Like it's what you said earlier about Bloody Diva. Yeah, Bloody's a Hall of Famer, but the other guy's damn near the best center of all time. So there's no real debate here, bro. Like, you understand? See what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Reggie will play hard on defense. Scotty will lock your ass down, man. Telling you. And it sucks for me to say this because I love Reggie Miller. You have no idea how much I love that man. Fuck Miami after LeBron got there. I'm with you, Oster. Finally, we agree on something. Laughing at Oster there, Carrier is. Katie, it is true. Yeah, it is true. Pippen got screwed by the. Thank you. Finally, KD. Finally, I appreciate it. Now you're back to the. How do you say in Star Wars? Come to the light or whatever. Carrier says Reggie had some good teams in the '90s. I don't think so. I think I'm with KD, bro. I'm with KD. He had Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, Rick Smith was pretty good, but not a legend. He was pretty good. though. Rick Smith was solid. But Mark Jackson was solid, but he was a little past his prime. But he was still solid, though. I'll give you that one. But it wasn't a solid team, though. I don't think so. I don't think so. Reggie nickname is a Nick. Thank you. That's music to my ears, Carrier. That's why I love that man. He gave the Knicks nightmare. Man, Oster, enough of this, man. He's saying, irony, you don't have a clue what basketball is. Katie says, true, but those teams weren't as good as the Bulls. Yeah, okay, so thank you for making my point. You see, Oster, MJ had the easiest road to the finals ever. And not only the easiest roads, the easiest opposition. No, LeBron, I mean, listen, not for nothing, because I can't stand LeBron, bro. Not for nothing. LeBron, I mean, I'm sorry, MJ never faced a team nearly as good as the Spurs or the Warriors in the finals, okay? Let's just call it like it is, okay? I can't stand LeBron, bro, but that's the truth. MJ never went up against 3 or 4 superstars, bro. Never. If you press me hard enough, I'll tell you he didn't even went up against 2. Oster says Scotty did not make the final. Okay, he made the Eastern Conference Finals then, Oster. What did MJ do with the Wizards? I'm still waiting. Katie says, no, I was saying it's true. Reggie went by himself. Well, MJ never went to the finals by himself either. Just saying. LeBron had the easiest road to the finals, though. Which one? You cannot tell me it's the Cleveland one because they ran into they went against Detroit, bro. And in Miami, they had to deal with Paul George and the Pacers and David West. And nah, man, I don't know about that, Katie. Jordan had the easiest road ever to the finals and the easiest finals opposition of all time as well. I can watch. Yeah, I mean neither. It's bullshit, bro. The flopping, the All Star game has become a buddy, no defense. I mean, I can go on and on, bro. They really shut that shit down for me, bro. Watch the All Star games of the early 2000s and the 90s, bro. It had a finals feeling to it, a playoff atmosphere. They weren't playing around. They weren't fucking around in there. They weren't stealing people's money, you know. Katie says that East was terrible. We see what happened when LeBron went to the West. Wins, yes, sir. I mean, okay, but can we say the same thing about Magic in the West, KD? Then, because the East had Detroit, had Celtics, had the Bulls, had the New York Knicks. What did the West have back when the Showtime Lakers? I mean, listen. If you're gonna say that, and that's true about LeBron in the East, we gotta say the same thing about Magic in the West. He only had to worry about John Stockton and Karl Malone. That's it. Who else? And don't even think about bringing up the miracle shot, bro. That was a one hit wonder type shit. They got their asses kicked in the finals by the Celtics. Irony: basketball is not boxing. You don't say. Basketball consists of positions, so I know you don't shut up. Get the fuck out of here, Oster. Katie says the Pacers with Paul George. No, obviously, no. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Reggie and the Pacers as well. No. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but the easiest road? No, because MJ waited until all of those teams got to the '70s to peak and win championships. There's a reason why he never won before that. Just saying. Oster said Reggie had a house squad. What do you mean house squad? Is that a good thing or I don't even know what that means? You just contradicted your own argument, says KD, because my point was Jordan had more competition than LeBron to get to the, yeah, early, but when he got to the finals, those teams weren't there anymore, bro. Don't you even think about bringing up when they beat the bad boy Detroit Pistons when 90% of that team was 100 years old, KD. Don't you even think about that. Nah, once all those teams got old, they retired. Jordan. By the way, there's a reason why he requested Rodman. He ain't stupid. MJ is many things. Stupid ain't one of them. He told the Bulls management, "Bring me that dude, because otherwise I'm getting cooked by the big fellas." You know. But come on, Jordan against Craig Elo against nah, I can't get there. And which team did which team did NJ face that was as good as the Spurs or the Warriors that LeBron beat? I'll wait. Oster says irony, Jordan. You better go look back how Jordan didn't face a team. He only faced the one who beat all these go, go, ghost. Okay, irony, Jordan. You better go look back how Jordan didn't face a team. Didn't face a team. He only faced the one who beat all these ghosts. You, you talking about? If those people was so good, they would have been in the finals. Which people? You talking about who? The Knicks and the who? LeBron lost to a geriatric. I mean, Kawhi Leonard, bro. Yeah, I hear you on the geriatric, KD. If you're talking about um, Manu and Parker wasn't that old, but definitely Tim Duncan and David Robinson wasn't there anymore. I don't think. Was David Robinson? No, David Robinson quit the game after they beat LeBron's Cavs in the sweep. Yeah, but Kawhi Leonard wasn't the damn near no geriatric guy. No, and he wasn't a geriatric Spurs. You're wilding, KD. You're wilding. Don't even get. Yeah, the Mavs were geriatric as hell. That was Carrier. That was a low blow. It says irony of closeted. Are you? Hey, I'll take that as an insult, man. No way. I just told you that the Mavs final when they kicked LeBron's ass in Miami, that was a glorious final. I just told you that. Why would you say something like that, man? Come on, Carrier. That was a low blow. I'm gonna have to take 2 points. I'm taking 2 points off that because it was intentional. When it's not when it quote unquote not intentional, they take a point away, and when it is intentional, they take two. So I'm taking 2 points off. Intentional. Last warning. Next time, DQ. I'm just fucking around. Who? Okay, let me revisit this comment here. Irony, Jordan better go look back. Jordan faced a team. He only faced the one who beat all these ghosts you talking about. If those, but who? Which one? You're talking about the team that he faced in the finals, or the ones that he faced in the way to the finals, like the Knicks or the um, because Patrick Ewing's another one. That's why I like Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing didn't never had a second, never had a Scottie Pippen with him. He never had a Pau Gasol with him. He went to the finals. Patrick Ewing and AI had the same run, bro. They had nobody by their side, and don't you even think about bringing up John Starks, Mister Hothead himself, Mister I get thrown out of each and every game. Carrier laughing. That was a low blow. But yeah, I mean, like John Starks gets in trouble in each and every. He's talented. Yeah, I know, Carrier. I don't know why. I mean, okay, is he as good as Hakeem or Kareem or Shaq? No. Or David Robinson? No. But ain't no shame in that either. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no shame in that. Um, yeah, I mean, it's like, for example, Paul George. Okay, he's not as good as LeBron or Scotty or KD or Kawhi, but is there shame on that? No. See what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. KD says Starks was better than anyone on Allen Iverson's. That's a fact. On Allen Iverson's team, and Houston. Which Houston? You're talking about the Hakeem Olajuwon team? Um, Probably. Hakeem Olajuwon team had Robert Ory, Vernon Maxwell, Kenny the Jet Smith, um, Samson, right? The tall guy, Samson. What's his name? The one with the miracle shot. Um, yeah, probably Sam Cassell was there. Probably, right? Yeah, probably. Yeah. The thing is that Mutombo carrier was past his prime. Personally, that wasn't the Denver Mutombo. Oh, Allen. God damn, I'm sorry, Allen Houston. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the Houston Rockets. Um, I mean, Allen Houston's another what if, right? Allen Houston to me was ultra talented, man, but just injuries, man, injured all the time. It sucks for Allen. Yeah, I gotta put Allen in. Thank you for bringing him up, Katie. Yeah, I think, yeah, I would put him in that basket with Penny Hardaway and Yao Ming and Greg Oden and Grant Hill, Tracy McGrady, Brandon Roy. Yeah, he's in that basket, unfortunately. Allen Houston. He was so talented, man. It sucks. I was very high on that man. Y'all thought Starks? I mean, Mutombo was a defensive stopper, right? The finger wagging and everything. I love it. But by that time, he wasn't that same Mutombo, bro. That's why Shaq ate him alive, to be honest with you. That wasn't the same. I'm not saying that Prime Mutombo would have stopped Shaq because I don't think anybody stops that Shaq. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Shaq ate him alive though in that finals. Allen Iverson still won one game though. Just saying, he got this. Oh, did he? I mean, okay, so uh, okay, so maybe I'll give you the edge there. Maybe I'll give you the edge on Mutombo there, because John Starks, like I said, he was such a hothead, bro. He got in his own way. He was the '90s Michael Beasley. John Starks was the '90s Michael Beasley, fellas. Super talented. When he wants to play, he'll drop 30 on you. But every other day, he's getting into fights with everybody. You can't have that, bro. Come on, man. Look at DeMarcus Cousins, another example, but he still made a few All Star teams, though. He wasn't that bad, Mr. Cousins. So Elon and these boys at Cleveland, those boys in those boys in Cowboys in Utah twice, Portland, Seattle. the defense. That's my well. Interesting. Which one was my favorite back when I watched the NBA? I love the six man of the year. I always loved the six man of the year, and I'll say that too. I'll say defensive player of the year. Yeah, yeah. Back when defense was actually a thing, you know. Don't get me started on that shit. You said Jordan had an easy way to. Of course, he had an easy way to. Those are just the six finals. He beat everybody else on the way there. Okay, so really, I didn't know that shit. Almost started a man. He got to get his shit together, bro. But it might be too late though. I still like him, bro. He made a few All Star teams, but he just couldn't get his shit to. But it wasn't that as bad as Michael Beasley, bro. They shipped his ass out to China. That's how bad it was for Michael Beasley. Okay, which one should I address first? Okay, let me address my boy Oster here. You said Jordan had an easy way to the finals. Okay, so let's go through those teams, shall we? So you got Jordan and Pippen, right? Okay. So you have the Lakers. Magic Johnson was like 81 years old. Was James Worthy even on that team? If he was like 79. Michael Cooper was in that team. I know Byron Scott on that team. That was a whole nother team. And thank God the big dude with the glasses wasn't on that team, right? Right, Oster? Thank God that the big guy with the glasses on wasn't on that team. It was Vladdy Divac on that team, you know? Just saying. Okay, so we went through the Lakers and I cooked you. Let's see. Which one? Phoenix? This is too easy. Kevin Johnson getting injured all the time. Which one? Dan Marley? That's your second best player? And you got Charles Barkley, one of the most overrated players in NBA history. Also, another hothead, another glorified hothead. Got in trouble all the time and stole an MVP from MJ. People love saying how Steve Nash stole, quote unquote, stole an MVP from Shaq. What about Charles Barkley and Karl Malone stealing two MVPs? Not one, two MVPs from MJ. How about that? Nobody in their right mind would pick any of those two chumps before MJ. Nobody. Thank you. What else we got? Utah, yeah, yeah. The best point guard ever and one of the most overrated power forwards of all time. The all-time leader in turnovers, Carl the Mailman Malone. What else? Brian Russell, Greg Ostertag, Howard Isley, Jeff Hornacek. That's it. That's your team. Really? Come on, guys. Let's be serious. What else you got? Seattle. Okay, I hear you on Seattle because they had Gary Payton, they had Sean Kemp, Hersey Hawkins, Detlef Schrempf. I can't. Which one was the center on that team? Was it Brikowski? Was it Oh, I can't remember. Somebody help me out. Which one was the center of Seattle? I know that um which one? I think it was Brikowski, but I can't remember. I know the point guard was GP, the glove, one of the greatest point guards of all time, by the way. I think he makes my top five, but I'm not sure. Hersey Hawkins at the two, Detlef Schrempf, great shooter at the three, and Sean Kemp, a beast at number four. I can't remember who the five was. That was a pretty good team. Portland, Clyde Drexler, not much else, so you're dead on the water there. Unless you want to say that Jerome Kersey is Scottie Pippen. Yeah, sure. Um, yeah, mine. Oh, we got some more comments. Give me a second. Oster says all the Reggies, Ewings, Dreams. Hey, watch out on Dream now. Shaqs, AI. Watch out on AIs. The list goes on and on and on. How my man Captain America said, we can. What do you mean? Oster says he all of them was. Oh, West Island South, so everybody believes so when MJ. Yeah, everybody was sold when MJ came. That's a fact, Oster. I didn't make that up. I mean, is it a coincidence that Magic and Kareem and Bird and McHale and Parrish and Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars and freaking Bill Lambier and all them boys got old at the same time? What do you want me to say? It's the truth because he wouldn't touch them when they were young. I know that, or young enough, rather, I should say. What do you mean you're going for MJ against LeBron all day long, Oster? MJ. If the option is MJ or LeBron, I'm going for MJ all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. That's not even a debate. Now MJ versus Kobe. MJ versus Kobe. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Perkins. Who's Perkins? Which one? Kendrick Perkins, or Sam Perkins? Which Perkins? What do you mean? Perkins. Perkins. Let me think. Am I missing something? Everybody you're talking about are in the finals. What do you mean? Perkins was where? Oh, Perkins was in Seattle. Okay, 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 okay. That's the center of Seattle. Okay, okay. I appreciate. I appreciate. Yeah, he could. I remember he could. He was one of the first that started with shooting threes as a center. Yeah. Everyone you're talking about are in the finals. Yeah, but yeah, but outside of Seattle, none of those teams had a good second option, remotely close to Scottie Pippen, bro. remotely. Not even close, bro. I guess you can make a case for Kevin Johnson over in Phoenix, I guess, but he was so injured. That's another what if, KD. That's another what if. Kevin Johnson, he got injured so many times, bro. It was, yeah, it was sad to be honest with you. But listen, for the LeBron lovers, the best argument y'all got against MJ, and I will still squash your head. But the best argument that you have against MJ is the opposition in the finals, because ain't no way in hell that MJ faced a team that comes remotely close to the Spurs or to the Warriors that LeBron faced. That's undeniable. I'll still squash you in the head in the debate, but even I gotta be like, you know what? Point for you. Now let me squash your head. You know, that's just how it is. I mean, what do you want me to say? You got one team with at least three superstars. I mean, I'm struggling to find two superstars in most of these teams that MJ faced. And yes, he had two, three, four superstars because are people forgetting how good Tony Kukoc was? Are we forgetting how good Tony Kukoc was coming off the bench? Seriously, he hit a game winner and sent them to the finals against the Knicks. Are we forgetting that? Are we? Are we forgetting how good Tony Kukoc was? Dennis Rodman is a legend on the defensive end. He's Mutombo on the power forward position, basically. He hustled every ball. He got into under skin of the best player. He got Karl Malone. He got Barkley. He got under the skin of everybody. He was perfect for that team. So he had Scottie Pippen do the dirty work for him. He had Rodman do the real dirty work for him, and he had Tony Kukoc to back him up coming off the bench. So what are we talking about? Who did Stockton have outside of this overrated turnover machine? Who did Gary Payton have outside of Sean Kemp? Who did Clyde Drexler have? Period. Who did Mary Johnson have when he was 82 years old? Well, who's the other one? Who did Charles Barkley had outside of an injury-prone Kevin Johnson? Seriously, guys, seriously. The other guy had to go up Steph, Clay, KD, Iguodala, Draymond Green, and the Spurs Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard. What are we doing here, bro? Like, no way. No way. Again, I think MJ's better than LeBron. I'll squash your head on LeBron. Whoever wants to make that debate ever with me, I'll squash your head. But I can't deny that, bro. Irony said, irony, you're crazy as fuck. Basketball is a team sport. Player stop and split. Okay, basketball is a team sport. Player stop saying somebody and have one or two second players back in the day. Ball was completely different. One per no 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 no. One person carried teams and make others better. Yeah, he had Scottie Pippen with him, buddy. He had Scottie Pippen with him. Okay. What did MJ ever do with the Wizards, Oster? Enlighten me, please. What did MJ ever do? Better yet, what did MJ ever do without Scottie Pippen? I'll wait. Scottie got to the Eastern Conference Finals. Where did MJ go with the Wizards? I'll wait. I'm still waiting. Mike Oster says Mike had developed stars who developed through time and became star. None of the people you're talking about came to Chicago as a star. What do you mean? Yeah, Scotty had to be developed, but what do you mean? Like, I don't. Oh yeah, so Rodman didn't come to Chicago as a star. Rodman didn't do that. Really? Are you sure? Are you sure? Hmm. Oh boy, it's getting dicey for you, isn't it? Okay, by the way, stop dodging the question. What did MJ ever do with the Wizards? Scotty got to the Eastern Conference Finals without MJ. Where did MJ get without Scotty? I'm still waiting. I know that too, Oster. I'm with you on that one. MJ's better than LeBron. I'm just asking you, what did MJ ever do without Scotty? Because Scotty got to the Eastern Conference Finals. And he didn't get swept 4-0 in it either. So, where did MJ go without Scotty? You know that's your kryptonite. That's why you're dodging it. That's your kryptonite right there. Yeah, I know that. I know that. He needed to be developed. I understand that. So, what do you mean? I'm asking you, what did MJ do without Scotty ever? Listen, I'll give you Eastern Conference Finals because Scotty did the same thing. I'm not asking for a finals. I'm not asking for a championship. I'm asking for a conference finals. What did MJ ever do with the Wizards? He had Richard Hamilton. Now he didn't have the Detroit Rip Hamilton, obviously, but he had somebody. Okay, he didn't have 12 corpses with him. He had like 9 corpses. But nevertheless, Scotty made it to the Eastern Conference Final, buddy. That's not even a debate. The MJ is better than LeBron. It's not a debate. We can debate MJ versus Kobe. I'll cook you in that one as well. Pretty sure. But Google what? Google what? Let's see. Scotty came as a rookie. What Scotty did with Portland. Yeah, he got to the Western Conference Finals, right? With against the Lakers. Rasheed Wallace was there. Arvidas Sabonis was there. Was Derek Anderson there? Trying to remember. That was a hell of a team. And another team that got robbed by the Lakers in the conference finals. That was, yeah. Shit, it's getting late as hell. Um, yeah, Portland got robbed by the Lakers in the finals, has in the conference finals, just like the Kings did. Irony, crazy irony. They've crazy question because that's okay. Irony. That's a crazy question. Neither of them got no more without each other. If you put it, no, but Scotty got to the Eastern Conference Finals, bro, and that's no small thing. That's another thing that's killed the sport for me. This notion that it's either championship or bust. No, bro. If you make it to the conference finals, bro, you were right there, literally right there. That means something, bro. Now it doesn't mean anything if you're the Boston Celtics or the Lakers that got damn near 30 chips, damn near 60 championships between the two of them. But there's 28 other teams in the league. You know that means something. You so lucky. I didn't get you blocked, Oster. Don't say that. I would never do that, bro. You're crazy as hell. Because I'll be cooking tomorrow. We on my live. I'm not gonna block you either. I didn't block you, bro. I swear. I swear on my father's eyes. I didn't block you. Come on, you wildin', bro. I would never do that. You know we don't roll like that here. We grown ass men here. And grown ass women as well are more than welcome. You do know Scotty did more without MJ than MJ did without Scotty, though. You know that. And that's your kryptonite. That's your kryptonite. Forget about Portland. I'm talking about Chicago. I'm talking about Scotty in Chicago when MJ went and played baseball. Can you tell me why did he? Well, that was a brilliant move, wasn't it? You're the best basketball player in the. That's like Tom Brady deciding, you know what? Let me try my hand at tennis now. Like, what are we doing here, Tommy boy? Like, what? What? You crazy as hell, Oster. Look at that. Look at that. Unblock me, a million exclamations, and then LOL, don't be scared. Like Nick Diaz, don't be scared, homie. Let me see if I can get you that audio clip, man. That's just pure gold. Nick Diaz. I, I gotta play this. Don't, there it is. Is it there or not? Oh boy. This is what Oster is telling me right now. Oh, the freaking internet is slow. What else is new? This is. I know, my brother. I know this. You know I love it. You know I love it. Let me share screen and tell you guys and show the world what Oster is telling me. Oh shoot. Okay, there we go. And I almost forgot to share the audio. Let me know if the audio is clear, fellas. Please. Let me know if the audio is clear. This is what Oster is telling me.
Comment, man. One comment. Oh, don't be scared, homie.
This is what Oster is telling me.
Comment, man. One comment. Oh, don't be scared, homie.
This is what Oster is telling me. I love it. Oster's telling me, don't be scared, homie. Oh, you know how we roll, Oster. You know. You know. Oh man. Listen, I'm gonna call it, bro. I'm gonna cook you tomorrow. That's a promise. Um Tomorrow I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do a little break. I mean, I'm telling you what I'm gonna do, but I ain't gonna lie. I probably just go back and forth with Oster when it's all said and done. You know it. But in the meantime, the plan is I will get in tomorrow. I will do a breakdown of USC 231 with my boy Tom Aspinall, KD's favorite fighter and my favorite fighter, Tom Aspinall, ass whooping, incoming ass whooping of Cyril Gahn. I'm also gonna start a boxing comeback list. So, guys, recommendations are welcome. I'm gonna start a list, a new list, which is the greatest boxing comebacks of all time. I'm gonna start with my first 10, maybe 20. Already got like 15 on my list. I knew it. I knew KD was gonna say something. Of his ass. No, he's not, bro. He beat Sergey Pavlovich's ass. He beat Curtis Blade's ass. And he beat Alexander Volkov's ass. You know better than that. You know John Jones is ducking, Katie. You know John Jones is ducking. And send in Alex Pereira. He gonna pack his ass too. I said it. By the way, how do you see that fight, Katie? How do you see Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira? I see Tom whooping him. But how do you see it? George Oster says Jordan's a good man. He said, "Okay, go ahead, and I'll be back and come back because who's Russell? Was talking with him. Oh, Brian Russell? Oh yeah, I remember what he said. Won another 3 chips and left again and became a coach. Yeah, became a coach and became the worst GM in NBA history with the Bobcats. I don't think you want to go down that route with me. He drafted Adam Morrison ahead of Brandon Roy. You can't make this shit up, bro. No way. He drafted Adam Morrison ahead of Brandon Roy. You gotta be shitting me, bro. Something wrong with that picture, man. Oh boy, yeah. You better stay on the player side and forget about the whole coach and executive, because that's gonna go really bad for you, bro. Just don't be scared, homie. That was legendary. I love Nick Diaz, bro. That Nick Diaz, my boy. To me, he was better than Nate, but we don't need to compare them, bro. They're both solid. Tom Aspinall is gonna become KD's favorite MMA fighter. He's gonna make a believer out of KD on Saturday night, right, KD? Anyway, Oster says, "Ooh, greatest Rocky moments in boxing. I love it. I love it. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you on Discord when I get back from work tomorrow. Um, yeah, we'll get something on, and we gotta have this debate, bro. Don't be scared, homie. Okay, don't be scared. You were scared today. Don't be scared tomorrow. If you're scared tomorrow, don't be scared the day after tomorrow, and so on. You're still my guy, whatever happens. I'm gonna cook you. I'm gonna squash your head. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna cook some dinner. Then I'm gonna cook some oyster, and you're gonna still be my main man, bro. So it's good though. It's good though. It's good that this happens. It's good that we go back and forth. I give you facts. All you come back with is you crazy. You don't know shit about basketball. You don't make no sense. You know. I I mean I don't like either one of them, Oster. Why do you focus on Jordan? I don't like LeBron either. I can't stand LeBron. Between Jordan and LeBron, give me MJ any day of the week and twice on Sunday. But I'm a Kobe guy, bro. I am a Kobe guy. You know what the irony is? Irony, pun intended. You know what the irony is? I'm a Celtics fan and I hate the Lakers. My favorite player of all time is a Laker. Can you believe that shit, bro? Something wrong with that picture. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. What do you want me to say? Kobe Bryant is 1-1, bro. MJ can't touch Kobe from the perimeter. Don't even that debate you're gonna lose. That debate you're gonna lose. For sure you're gonna lose that debate. I mean for sure. It's a foregone conclusion. You're gonna lose that debate. Trust me on that, bro. Now if you want me to play devil's advocate here, nah, I can't do it because I can't stand LeBron. No, I can't do it. No, no, no. Don't ask me to play devil's advocate, Oster. No, please. No, no, no. I can't do it. I can't get there. No, I hate LeBron. I wouldn't play. No, I don't. I don't want to play devil's advocate. No, 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 no. Do the MJ Kobe, or hear me out making the case for and against both of them. Because I can make the case for. People are. That's the problem. Carrier asked me to do the case against MJ. He never asked me to do the case for. I can do the case for too. I said it. Now you're making me look like an MJ hater. I was responding to Carrier's request. The Carrier wanted me to make the case against MJ, so that's what I did. What do you want me to say? Do I hate MJ? Hell no. He's in my all-time five. All three of them are in my all-time five. LeBron, Kobe, MJ, Tim Duncan, and Hakeem Olajuwon. That's my all-time starting five, guys, and I'm going 82-0. My season is going 82-0, and I'm going 16-0 in the playoffs. The three conference rounds plus the finals. I'm going what's 82 plus 16? 98. I'm going 98-0 in the NBA season. with with that starting five, I'm going 82-0. I mean 98-0, all things considered. Okay, you like Philly? Well, I mean the AI, the run that Allen Iverson had, bro. That to me is an all time great run. Oh, he didn't win. How is he gonna win, bro? He's 6 foot tall. He's going up against a 6'7" and a 7 foot all time great player, bro. He has nobody next to him. But the fact that he won one game, bro, that to me is, oh my goodness. I gotta tip my hat off to that man, bro. I have to. You're never gonna see another dude 6 foot tall dominate like that. You're not going to see it. Forget it. Not possible. Not possible. You gotta be at least 6'4". At the very least. 6'4". To even hope to dominate. No way. Allen, fellas, if Allen Iverson was 6'7" or 6'8", he would be the GOAT. I said it. I said it. If Allen Iverson was 6'7" or 6'8" instead of my size, he would be the GOAT. Find me a better crossover. Find me a quicker guy. And he could play some defense too, by the way. And he can pass the ball when he wants to. Put a couple of inches on Allen Iverson's height, bro. Unstoppable. On freaking stoppable. Shit. Allen Iverson, bro. My God, what a player. You know what my father said to me once? He wasn't the big basketball fan ever, but he was watching it during that time, and my father said to me, "Listen, give me prime Allen Iverson with prime Shaq, and put whoever else you want. I'm winning." I was like, I don't know about that, but I like the spirit, bro. Prime Allen Iverson was a privilege to watch. Prime Allen Iverson was a privilege to watch, and the same for Prime Shaq. I just think Hakeem kicked his ass, but Prime Shaq was a privilege to watch. And if anybody hopes to debate me on Hakeem versus Shaq, just know you're gonna get your head squashed. So this is gonna go like Bachram versus Team Sew, but in the debate, just like it's gonna go against Oster tomorrow or whenever it is. Um, so yeah, like I said before, the Matchroom won the purse bid on the Raymond Murataya versus Andy Cruz fight. So we'll see what happens with that thing. I'm gonna call it, fellas. Man, I said I had 40 minutes, and it ended up being like an hour plus. For screw it, I love it. Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot about Mo Cheeks, Daryl Dawkins, Moses Malone. Was Dr. J retired by then? I feel it was somebody else in that team that we're forgetting. Wasn't it a young Charles Barkley in that team? Because Charles Barkley he wasn't drafted by Phoenix. He was drafted by wasn't Charles Barkley drafted by Philly? Oster? I know he wasn't like Dirk. Dirk wasn't drafted by Dallas. He was drafted by Milwaukee. Who was traded by with Tractor Trailer. Don't get me started on that freaking trade. Um, but I think Charles Barkley. I know he wasn't drafted by Phoenix. I know that, but I'm struggling to see. I think it was Philly. Oster, if you got the answer, if not, I'll look it up. That's fine. It's easy enough to look up though. But shit, Kobe wasn't drafted by the Lakers. He was drafted by Charlotte, wasn't he? And was traded on DraftNet or some shit like that. Yeah, Kobe wasn't drafted by the Lakers. Oh my God, with Charlotte, you think Charlotte wants to have that one back? You think so? Yeah, Oster. Yeah, you think Charlotte wants to have that draft back? Uh, Same like do you remember when Detroit drafted Darko Milicic over Carmelo Anthony? I'm not a big fan either, but come on, man, over Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, and D Wade? Are you freaking kidding me? And when the Clippers drafted Michael Olowokandi over Vince Carter, come on, fellas, what the heck? Um, all right, that's it. I'm gonna go to bed now because otherwise I'm staying the whole night. Yep. And the NBA teams, bro, they've had their share of bloopers, bro. Trust me on that one. Um, yep. So I'm gonna call it, fellas. Special thank you to my brother Oster140. Follow him. That's his channel right there. I wrenched you up, Oster, so feel free to put the link to your channel, brother. Oh, okay, so Dr. J was on that team. Is awesome, awesome, man, bro. They had a team, bro. Oh man, thank you for bringing back those great memories. Yep, Mo Cheeks was a hell of a player and pretty good coach too, if I may say so. I always liked Mo Cheek, Mo Cheeks. Sorry. Um, yeah, it was a nice team, Philly. Yes, sir. They're yet to win a chip, right? But they'll get there. They've been to the finals a couple of times, so they're knocking on the door for sure. Like my Pacers are. Like my Suns. I mean, no, the Suns won, right? Yeah, the Suns finally got over the hump. And so did Denver with the Joker. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, go ahead and put the link to your channel, my brother Oster, if you want to. I'll highlight it on the screen. So special thank you to my brother Oster 140 for showing up and making it fun as always. Special thank you to my brother KD Kendrick Daly Unity KD. I love it. Came in, we had a back and forth as always. That's my brother right there. Special thank you to my brother, the aircraft carrier. Yes, sir. Always welcome to have you. You already know. God bless my brother. Um, Special thank you to, let's see. I know that we had a couple of other people pull up here. Um, let's see. Oscar pulled up earlier. My brother Oscar Perez. Love that guy. Any day. You already know. Oh, HBCU Spotlight. Appreciate it, sir. I'm a new subscriber. Thanks for coming. You're welcome, bro. Any day, anytime. God bless. Love to hear more from you. Um, Arnell Deligos 5050. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, and special thank you to my brother Thomas Hill. Stopped by to say hi. He was busy working. There it is. Thomas Hill. You already know, brother. Familia. Jorel Capon Pon 219 for showing up. Pixie 3703. Choi B 1418. Got some new faces, which is awesome. And Oscar Perez, my brother from Mexico. Yes, Kobe was traded with Ray Allen on a three-way trade. Charlotte, Minnesota. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Ray Allen was on Minnesota before he got to Milwaukee, right? I mean, obviously, I know that he played for the Celtics and then Miami and all of that, but he and obviously in Seattle. Yeah, Ray been around the block though. That's one of my favorite shooting guards of all time, Mr. Ray Allen. Absolutely solid player. One of the greatest shooters of all time. There's my boy Oster's channel, fellas. Click it. Go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, notifications, all of that good stuff. This guy is on a mission to change people's perspective on boxing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We go back and forth. We say a lot of things to one another. At the end of the day, that's my brother right there. And I urge you to follow him. Follow that man. He's changing people's perspective on boxing. I'm all on board with his mission. He's he really is on a good path here, and I'm with him. I'm with him, and you should be with him too. We can talk about basketball, MMA, wrestling, this and that, but at the end of the day, this is a boxing first channel. Boxing is the love of my life, and that man right there deserves your following. Okay, Oster 140. Go ahead and check him out, fellas. Take it from me. You're not going to regret it. With all that being said, I am going to call it, fellas. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. You already know. And God bless every single one of you. This was my 26th live. We did some boxing commentary for Pagan versus Montgomery. Um, we also talked a little bit about basketball, or a lot about basketball, a little bit about boxing. That's how it goes. It's very unpredictable. And I love it. So, again, God bless every single one of you. new faces, old faces, and everything in between. I love every single one of you, and we'll see you next time. I'll be live tomorrow around. We'll see what happens, right? But from where I'm standing, I'll be live around, let's say, 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Okay, between 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. I'll be going live. Again, this is the link of my brother Oster's channel. Okay, check him out. You are going to love it. I appreciate you, fellas. God bless you all. We'll see you next time. I'll be live tomorrow. Peace out. Let me drop a little comment here. You too, Oster. You know it's all love at the end of the day, my brother Oster. You know this.